I'm going to talk a little bit about dyeing and waxing traps. This is my dye, which is walnut hulls boiled. I had that boiling yesterday with all this stuff in it. Normally I do about a 55-gallon drum full at a time. Well, not full, but I have that much liquid. But this time I just had a few to do. So, hope I don't make you dizzy. Over here I have my wax, and this has been melting on here for probably 4 hours. It's finally just ready, so it takes a while. This is a hot plate, but it's a really good hot plate that gets super hot compared to most of the junk ones you get now. So this has to be left in there until they get the same temperature as the wax. If you pull them out now, you see how thick the wax is. That's just pure wax, and it's got some dye in it from on some traps. But while we're letting those go, I'll show you some other stuff here. Readjusting my little tripod. This is a new hammer I just picked up, and I'll put a link in the comments on where you can get these. I think I'm really going to like this one, but I like heavy duty tools, or sturdy tools I should say. They don't have to be heavy. This, I have to pull up like this. This is actually a Milligan trowel. You can't get these anymore, well, at least not from him. But this style of trowel, I had one of these for probably 15 years. It's excellent for digging dirt holes if you want to use a trowel for that. And I even ran the other one I had over with the truck and beat it back into shape and kept on using it. One of the better trowels out there now, this is Reno guy in, I believe an Amish guy in Pennsylvania makes these, and I think they're only like 15, 17 bucks, so they're a really good deal and really heavy duty. I got one of these last year and I really like it. I don't like wooden tools very much because I break them. Let's see what else. These Connie Bears are brand new. I dye them with everything else, but it's just to get the factory oils off. What I will do with those is what I did with this old one. Spray paint it. And there's some spots on there that have the old spray paint on them. You can see are lighter colored. And all my muskrat Connie Bears go on these wooden stakes. Square wooden stakes, so they're very easy to set very quick. This is a 160, which I prefer over 110s now. These are the new drags I got from Hammer, same guy that I got the hammer from. These are about, I think these are 3 pounds. I think I'm really gonna like these. Normally the drags I use are just these standard Coyote drags, and they're fine if you hook them in the brush, because that's what I normally do. But just to have one of these loose, you're going to run the risk of something going a lot farther than you want to, or a coon climbing up a big tree with it. Okay, that's all that stuff. Get back to see if these are ready. Now they have that shiny look to them. So you got a thin coat on there now. You take off the excess. And then I'll have to hang these up, which I'll have to lay down the camera to do that. So I'll let these hang there and drip dry, and then take them in the woods, hang them up there until I'm ready to use them. And I think that covers everything here. But I just have a few more. I'll put these traps in, and then I'll put the drags in, and they're not going to fit in this pot very well. You're gonna have to do one part of them and then flip them and do the other part. They take longer because they're thicker metal, but we'll get them all done.